All right, I'm back. It is almost 5 now. Um, it is day 30. Yeah, day 30 of this challenge. Now, I can't really grind that much anymore because, of course, school had to start. But I'm in the middle of a challenge here. I have to complete it. Um, we have some drops to get here in Scaraba. There's 6 drops to get here. There's the beautiful UFO, which has a 100% chance of dropping a bunch of drink items. So it's similar to the cute little UFO from earlier in the game. There's the Marauder Octobot, which drops nothing. So all I have to do is just fight it in order for it to count towards the challenge. There's the Master Criminal Worm, which also drops nothing. So same situation there. There's the High Class UFO, which has a 4 in 128 chance of dropping a Skip Sandwich Deluxe. I'm trying to think of the others. Oh yeah, there's the Dread Skelpion, which has a 16 in 128 chance of dropping a ketchup packet. So yeah, lots of easy drops to get. And we have a problem that we have to face here in Scaraba when grinding. Oh wait, I forgot another one. The Great Crested Buka. They have a 2 in 120 chance of dropping beef jerky. But we have to face a problem. Similar to the Dusty Dunes Desert from earlier in the game, we have to navigate this place by walking on the sand. I mean, this place is all sand. And if we stay on the sand for too long, we get this thing called a sunstroke, which depletes our HP every few seconds. But the good thing is that we can cure it. But let's go ahead and start the grind. Now, the first thing I want to do is just unlock the pyramid, but not actually go inside, because we have to get all the drops here first. Might as well get the picture here too. Dude, my camera does not want to. There we go. I don't know why, but my camera just likes to slip off and doesn't record the whole screen. Now, obviously, I don't have to record the whole screen because the Switch 2 screen is massive. But I don't want to have my camera slipping all the time. Oh, there's a Master Criminal Worm. All right, so for the Master Criminal Worm, I just have to kill it in order for it to count towards the challenge. So we got their drop in quotation marks. So I'm gonna try not to be so loud anymore because we're in an apartment. I don't want the neighbors to hear me. But there's the Master Criminal Worm. Oh yeah, and the Marauder Octobot we can't find here in the first section of Scaraba. They only spawn in the second section. So in order to get to the second section, I have to go through the pyramid to access it. But I can't go there right now because I have to get all the drops here in the first section. Okay, a dread scorpion. Now we do have a high chance of getting her drop on the first try, but that's not, yeah, I didn't get it. Okay, what are you? High-class UFOs. But yeah, off camera, Jeff fixed an item called the Broken Cannon, and it turned into his new weapon called the Spectrum Beam. Oh, these things do so much damage. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight those things. They do way too much damage to me. Ooh, we can get the Great Crested Bukas drop. Okay, he's singled out. We have the save state. Now, since it is a 2 in 128 chance, it could take a while. And obviously, the Great Crested Buka is just a palette swap of the Crested Buka from earlier in the game. But as we know, with all the palette swaps of enemies, the only difference is that they are stronger and they have more health. Also, is it just me or does it seem like their hitbox should be a lot smaller for activating the battle? Ooh, that's a lot of damage, man. Okay, I have to kill these things faster. I have to figure out what their weakness is. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, even though it's against the rules to use Jeff's spy command to get the drops, I'm gonna use the spy command so that I can see what the Great Crested Buka's weakness is. Or Ness can just kill it with a smash hit. That's just great. You know, for once I didn't actually want to get a smash hit. Okay, Ness, can you not one-shot this thing? Thank you. He got a smash hit again. But there's no offensive weakness for that thing. I'm just gonna try PSI freeze. I'm just gonna try using PSI freeze on him. Oh yeah, that does a ton of damage. That's way faster. bug got a sunstroke. That's just great. I love it when my characters get a sunstroke. It's already been almost 20 minutes of recording. But that's the thing with this challenge. If you want to get a specific drop, you just have to keep persisting with the enemy. It's mainly luck with this challenge, but it's also about persistence. You just have to keep trying, even if it does feel impossible to get these drops sometimes.
What's the cage? Cage. Malachi, you got homework?
No.
How was school?
Boring.
Alright, well, while y'all got on these games, I need y'all each to get y'all bin and put up some of these clothes. Michael, you heard me?
Yeah.
Malachi?
Yes.
Okay, grab a bin and put up some of those clothes.
All right. Getting the Great Crested Bucas drop part 2. Oh yeah, I'm in a new place for recording now, so, and there's kind of a glare, so yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing this. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry if this genuinely hurts your eyes, but yeah, there's just a glare. Alright, once we get the Great Crested Bukas drop, I'm gonna get the Dread Scorpions drop. And then that'll be it for today. Cause you know, school's gonna take up way too much time. Like, it's an unnecessary amount of time, at least in my opinion. And then I don't really I won't really have enough time to record and show proof for the drops. And yeah, I can just grind off camera, but the whole point of this redemption is to record footage so that I actually am showing that I said, ooh, yes, we got the Great Crested Bukas drop. All right. It's time to move on to the next enemy. All right, where are those Dread Skelp? Okay, that's not a Dread Skelpion. That's another Great Crested Buka. That's another one. All right, where are those Dread Skelpions? You know, I kind of need them to spawn so that I can get their... Okay, why are there so many Great Crested Bukas? Okay, there's one. Okay, but he's grouped up with that. Ooh, that's a better target. They're both gone. I accidentally despawned both of them. Okay, we're not trying to get the high-class UFOs drop today. Okay, it won't let me leave the fight for some reason. Yeah, we got him stuck now. Now, this isn't my first encounter with the Dread Scorpion, because I tried to get their drop earlier, but then I moved on to the Great Crested Buka instead. But let's start grinding. Alright, this will be the last drop for today. And as you can tell with the Dread Scorpion, it's another palette swap of a previous enemy. You know, it's obviously a palette swap of the Skelpion from chapter 4. But the Dread Skelpion, he's stronger and has more HP. Ooh, yes. Okay, that didn't take too long. There's the Dread Skelpion's drop. Okay, so we got the Master Criminal Worms drop, the Dread Skelpion, and the Great Crested Buka. Alright, so I'm gonna give the beef jerky to Paula, because that's food. And then Ness can just keep the ketchup packet. Alright, I'm gonna heal up, and then I'm gonna save the game. But yeah, as I was saying with the Great Crested Buka, the whole point of me recording myself doing this challenge is so that I can actually show what I did. Because the first time I did this challenge, I was just kind of like, I got this enemy's drop. And then I documented that. And then when I made the movie, I didn't show any footage because I didn't record any footage of me doing this challenge outside of documenting it. But yeah, that's the whole point, so that I actually show it what I'm doing. Because I don't want to just say I got this enemy's drop and then just not show the footage. But yeah, that's it for today. Not bad. We got 3 drops in Scaraba already, so that's half of the enemies done. Or at least I think that's half, but I'ma go.